So this is a 2003 Elddis Escape 524. I'm just going to take you around the caravan and show you how it works. On the outside you've got your lockers, you've got your wet locker, which you can put wet boots in, etc. Next locker along, you've got your battery box with quick release terminals, and then your main power supply that goes to the connection on site, just there. The front here you've got barbecue gas point, as you can see. Then come around to the front, so I'll come back to the hitch up at the end. However, in the front locker you've got your gas bottle with gas tap on top, which is that valve just on top there. Is a reverse thread on the gas fittings, and you've got your leg winder down in the front box just there. So the leg winder, you've got 4 legs, 2 on each side at the front, which you wind up or down. You don't lift the caravan with them, you just stabilise the van with them. Going back, you've got your wheels. The wheel nuts will be torqued before you leave site with the caravan as part of our standard procedure. Going back down the caravan slightly further, you've got your gas vent. The vent needs to be off when you're using the gas system on board the van. The reason for that is it's actually carbon monoxide exhaust. The pipe that you see going into the barrel next to it is actually a water pump connection, and that's very simple to connect, as you can see here. Connect that in the side of the van, and you can lock the tabs round on the pump just here to hold it in place. Would advise that the barrel is completely full before you turn on the water system or the water pump inside of the van to fill the system up. I'll show you where the drain down switch is for that, and the valve inside for the tank when we go inside of the van in a moment. At the back of the caravan you've got your lights, which will obviously check when you're on site, but you'll also see your other 2 wind down legs at the back of the van. Again, you need to have them down to stabilise the caravan when you are inside the van or when you're on site. And then at the back of the van also, the grey pipe that you see just there that uncovers is your waste valve for the back of the van. And then the same on this side just here. So you'll have 2 bits of pipe that go down into your waste master itself, which is the water from the sink and shower. This other van, you've got your toilet flush fill, so 3.5 litres of water in here with some of the pink chemical. And then the bottom, you've got your waste cassette, which is just behind this door. Let me get the keys. So that is your toilet cassette in there. That releases via this little yellow catch at the bottom, so you can pull it out, if you can see that. Pull that cassette out, and then you can empty it through the neck on here. In this cassette you need to put 1 litre of water and 1 capful of the blue fluid. Going inside the caravan, you've got your main power switch, so if you're on 12 volt you'll need to have this on, but also if you're connected to 240 volt you'll need to have this switch on as well. Once you've done that, you can come underneath the seat down here. This valve here is the drain down valve that I was talking about on the outside of the caravan. So at the moment the tank is actually full because I filled it up ready to demonstrate the water system is working. But when you want to empty it, it'll open this valve up and that will drain the system down. But before you turn the water pump on, you just need to make sure this switch is back in the position it's in now. Over on the wall, over here, you've got water pump run. To bleed the water system, what you'd need to do is just go around all the taps. At the moment, as I said, they are already bled and ready to use. But you'll go around all the taps, open them all up, as you can see, and you'll get the air out of the system. So for instance, like when the water's been off at home, you have to let the air get out of the system again. And as you can see, that is all working as you'd expect. But you'd wait till the water was coming out as it is now before you turn the taps off again, but you can leave the pump on at that point. Up on the wall, up here, you've got your water heater and your heating itself for inside the caravan. This one here will be your water heater, and this one here will be the heating that is just down here, the electric side of it. The water heat, these two switches will only work when you're on mains power. So you'd actually use the system on gas if not, to either warm the water or to heat the caravan up itself. You can use gas for either of those, and that also goes for the fridge if you are off grid. To ignite it on gas, you turn the dial round, hit the ignite, press down the gas valve and hit the igniter just here, the one with the spark symbol on. Once it's ignited, down through that window there, you'll actually have a pilot light which will show you whether it is ignited fully or not. To turn the gas supply back off, you'll turn this valve back round to the 0, and that will turn off the gas supply. On the left hand side here, if you're going to use the van on blown air, you can do that when you've got a battery on board and you've got a fan control up on top here. In the centre, the heat will come out the front of the heater, but when it is on blown air, it will come out the vents that you see around the van down there. The A is automatic blown air, so that will cut in and out as it needs to when the van drops or cools down or heats up. Fridge itself, very, very simple to use. Down here, if you're travelling and you've got it connected to your car and you want the fridge to be cold, you turn this one on just here with the battery symbol. That runs from your car battery. If you want to run off mains power, you turn the switch on here, and then the fridge will work on mains. And to control the temperature on electric, use this valve just here. No, sorry, ignore me. This valve just here. If you want to run the gas system on gas, or the fridge on gas, sorry, you press this valve in, hold it in and hit the igniter. In the back of the fridge, just down there through that glass window that you can see at the back in the left hand corner, that is actually your pilot light, so you'll see a blue flame in there when it is ignited and running. With the cooker itself, the hob, simply spin around the gas valve as you'd expect, and I'm going to struggle a little bit doing this. As you can see, gas is now on. And that's the gas system working completely. Oh, we've gone out the back, sorry about that. And there's your gas rings working away. The grill. It's a little bit harder to see the flame on the grill, so I do apologise if you can't see this on the video. Just going to ignite that. As you heard that ignited then. Hopefully you can hear that burning away. Can't quite show you that one, unfortunately. I do apologise. The cooker itself, nice and easy to demonstrate. Turn on the gas, hit the igniter, and away you go. So the cooker works exactly the same as your household cooker, no difference at all. So the water system we've been through, just need to show you the water heater switch itself, which I'm just trying to find. I can't see where it is at the moment. Where is it? The water heating works on these dials just here, on this dial just here, on gas. So you turn the gas supply on and it goes green inside of there. That is your pilot light, so it's ignited. If it ever go red, it's actually failed to ignite. The dial here controls the temperature of the water. The ultra heat switch that you see to the right of that is actually for your 240 heating supply. You've got an option to run it on 500, 1000 or 2000 watts. So what you can do is spin the dial around to where it needs to be. And you can control the power supply you're running on. If you have it on 500, obviously that's going to be the lowest power you can have come into the van. 2000 is the highest. Control the temperature on the centre dial. So that is essentially the inside of this caravan. As I said, it's a 2003 Elddis Escape 524. If you have any further questions regarding the operation of this caravan, please do give us a call here at the Caravan Company. Thank you very much. Bye bye.